太久了吧？
Put them on. Once upon a time, we had a ceremony on such occasions. But I don't think either of us are really the type for that. You've your tools and training, your targets and goals. And now you have your title. Welcome to the Brotherhood, Connor.
一出门鬼混就3个礼拜，太夸张了吧？圣殿骑士哭泣之日，天啪啦得快。哦，强制叫醒。
Welcome back, Desmond. You'll be happy to hear there's actually good news for once.
Yeah?
I've managed to locate a power source, and it's relatively close by. Up for a trip to Manhattan?
Is it safe to leave? Abstergo's gotta be looking for us.
Obviously, it's not safe. Can't exactly sit around here hoping to get lucky, though, can we? We need that power source. Besides, I'm sure you can cook up some way to hide our movements.
Maybe. The Templars have access to all kinds of satellites and camera systems. We'll need to find a way to mask our digital signature. I can probably camouflage the van, too. But there's not much I can do for us.
That's an easy one.
Local utility companies assure the public that they're completely prepared for the upcoming solar maximum. Disruptions to service are expected to be minimal.
我发现他们没有床哎，那这样有办法休息
A
吗？
remote-operated
我以为
camera.
指尖
It'll
陀螺
provide
嘞
us。with a feed while you're on mission. This will let us talk to each other.
We're almost there, so listen up. The artifact is in an office penthouse in Lower Manhattan. At this time of night, direct infiltration is going to get you noticed. I think we're better off having you drop in from above.
What do you mean, above? Can you hear me?
Test 1 2
Testing,
3
1, 2, 3.
Yep, read you just fine. Now why don't you power up the camera? I've got pictures. Running diagnostics.
这个画面你说可以？
Perfect. I've got
讯号完美。干，他眼睛超痛，你跟我说讯号完美，操你！直接把避震拔了。哦，什么东西啊？这有黄黄，不是这里吗？
Oh, that's hold still. That's a lovely view.
Seriously, Sean? Fuck you.
看，最好是这样可以爬啦，屁啦！咦啦，好恐怖哦！
Jesus.
Look on the bright side. No security to worry about.
And on the not so bright side, the slightest misstep means you're effectively paid.
靠背啊，这死英国人！Oh fuck fuck！ 谢谢无骨鸡的 host。如果是漂亮，长得漂亮，我不用漂亮大姐姐，长得漂亮，我再决定要不要陪她回家。
Should be high enough to make the jump.
Should?
It'll be fine. Don't worry.
Well, you might want to worry a little. I'm pretty sure she was high when she was running the numbers.
Sean.
A joke. It was a joke. Or was it?
蛮可爱的，那还不陪她回家？哦，原来太骚的，好哦。
Jump when you're
我要
ready.
谢谢
For my
都
signal
大
to shoot.
的
Timing
纠
is
团
really important here. Too soon or too late, and you'll miss the building.
杜比，烤熟的鱼肉大，错失良机，真的。你想干嘛？我要去哪里？我什么？现在要干嘛？他要我干嘛？等一下，要我跳还是要？啊！
Just a heads up. There's no elevator access from here on out. You'll have to get up there the old-fashioned way.
好啦，我去顶楼。
Now, open your chute now. Desmond.
Desmond， 哦，原来要打开降落伞。原来我有降落伞啊，我都不知道。我以为我要拉下面那个。请问这是什么姿势啊？可以告诉我？可以杨一空。艾法黎，很恐怖哎。
That wasn't so bad.
So,
我就知道，我才刚想说，等下就有人拿枪指着他。
but I guess your kind doesn't have many options these days.
Who are you?
Ask your father. Now give me that.
I don't think so.
Look, I'm not supposed to kill you, but the boss man didn't say anything about fucking you up. So you've got to the counter.
冷。纵横交错。
So who the hell is Daniel Cross?
Believe it or not, he used to be an assassin. The assassin, the way I've heard it told, but it turned out he was a sleeper agent for Abstergo, programmed to infiltrate and destroy the organization.
How did he know you were there? We could be compromised.
They must have caught me snooping inside their network and sent Cross to see what we were after. If they were aware of our current location, no. Though I will say this, it doesn't bode very well for future expeditions.
I've set up some cameras topside. If anyone shows up, we'll see it.
I'd suggest you go see about finding a socket for that power source. Or we can return to Connor if you prefer. All the artifacts in the world won't mean a thing without the key.
Son, I owe you an apology. I shouldn't have lashed out like that. You have to understand, I've never been very good at this. Never mind that we live rather extraordinary lives.
Yeah, I kinda liked my ordinary one.
You can't escape who you are, Desmond.
So I've noticed.
Look, it's silly for us to go back and forth like this. I admit, I did a shitty job raising you. I apologize, I'm sorry. But it's important you understand it didn't come from a bad place.
我不能从他前面经过啊。
I love you.
对啊，你讲要看我
I
啊
guess I was so busy trying to make sure nothing bad happened, I didn't consider the consequences. Truce.
你他妈为什么不看我？
I can't believe it's taken me so long to ask, but how's Mom? She's not...
No. Your mother is fine. We decided it was safer if we split up for this job.
Always assuming the worst.
For good reason.
Can I at least say hi to her?
I'm sorry, it's too risky. Maybe when we're done.
Right. When we're done.
我还可以跟我老爸说话。
Have we ever tried to make peace with the Templars?
Throughout our history, there have been moments. Several, in fact. But it's impossible. There are existential differences, insurmountable. If there were to be unity, it wouldn't be a truce so much as a submission.
But knowing what's about to happen, wouldn't it make sense to try and talk to Vidic? Come to an arrangement, even if it's only temporary?
We'd all be so busy watching our backs, nothing would get accomplished. Imagine that. We're more productive at war.
Well, have we ever tried sending in someone? Doing to them what they did to us with Lucy? Or Cross?
We have, and it's never worked. We've sent people who were either too weak and found themselves turned, or too strong and were unable to carry out the charade.
I just feel like we all want the same thing.
We use the same words, but that's all they are, words. In the end, it all comes down to freedom. We seek it, they detest it. And so there's never an end to the fight. Not until one side is completely gone.
Is that even possible?
Probably not. Our two groups have existed in one form or another since, well, since forever. But things can be better than they are. And that's something.
我老爸带我到这里啊。
When I was gone?
Every day.
Come on.
I mean it. Every night I'd look, searching for your name or variations of it, hoping you'd slip up. Abstergo only found you first because they had better access. A few more days and it would have been me.
Well, I'm here now.
And I'm glad.
Do you think Lucy regretted what she was doing?
I used to think I knew her well, but clearly that wasn't the case. So I really can't give you an honest answer.
She seemed so sincere, though. Like she really wanted to make a difference.
Yes, well, when I first met him, I thought the same thing about Cross.
It just keeps happening over and over again.
What does?
Everything.
Don't get weird on me, Desmond.
No, it's fine. I'm fine. Don't worry.
All right, then. You should think about getting back in the Animus. We've got to find that key.
就进去一下，我老爸就一堆话跟我说，
We should probably get back to Connor.
OK， 找别人了。海上。
Ah, Desmond, there you are. Can I ask a favor?
Maybe.
When this is all over, I'd like to try turning the dial back on the Animus. Like, all the way back. To the time of the first civilization.
You think it would work?
There was no real loss of fidelity when you visited Altair. Then again, that was about 1,000 years ago, and I'm looking at going back at least 70,000 more.
Sure, I'd be up for it. Be interesting to see what things were like back then.
Excellent. I think it would prove most enlightening.
到现在我们都还没有回到第一文明啊，我们最前面也只回到奥德赛吧。
So this is how it started.
What are you up to?
Just brushing up on my American history. I say history. They certainly teach you strange things in the States.
Like what?
Well, for all the talk of this being a revolutionary war, it was a civil one. Well, not that kind of civil. I mean, there was no America versus Britain. It was Brit on Brit action. And you can clearly see how the whole thing got started. One war gave birth to the other.
You mean the 7 Years' War?
Exactly. Seems the Crown overspent in its attempt to keep the French out, wound up with a great deal of debt. Believing that the colonists should help to shoulder the burden, new taxes were created. It was a reasonable request, even if Parliament was rather, well, undiplomatic about it.
Well, it's not really fair to tax people for a war they didn't want any part of.
What? Didn't want any part of? Did you not notice George Washington with Edward Braddock? He was right there in the middle of it. So here you have the Crown spending who knows how much money to secure a place for the colonists to thrive, and then, when they ask for a little bit of help... Right, look, think of it this way. King George and the colonists, they all go out to dinner, right? And when the bill comes, George asks for them to kick in and pay their share. Fair enough. Now keep in mind, he's been taking them out to dinner gratis for decades now. But the colonists, oh no, they insist they only had a glass of water and a side salad. Never mind the table's full of half-eaten food and empty bottles of wine. Now when the king points this out, what do the colonists do? Oh, they flip the table over and storm out the restaurant. Probably intending to return later and burn it down.
You left out the part where the king pointed a gun at the colonists and asked them to cover dinner for everyone in the restaurant.
Right, yeah, interesting take. If he pulled out a gun, and I'm not sure he did, it would only have been after the 100th failed attempt at getting them to pay their fair share.
But how do you define someone's fair share?
Oh, well, with a war, apparently. I wonder how many other places like this exist.
There are dozens of them, all over the world.
And some
I
don't think that's true.
Oh?
When I was at Abstergo, Vidic talked about silencing discoveries made by non-Templars. And I'm sure Abstergo has dug up plenty.
The things they must know.
Regretting throwing in with us?
No. Just looking forward to when we can finally trounce those bastards so I can dive into their archives.
美国人跟英国人的立场。
I know everyone thinks I'm being silly, but I can't shake the feeling we're being watched.
We are being watched. By Juno. Or some version of her.
Do you think it's a recording? Or is she a ghost? Or something else? Is she talking to us the way Minerva talked to Ezio?
No clue. I mean, who knows what else they were working on down here? There's still so many rooms we don't have access to.
But do you think she's like literally down here, waiting somewhere, still alive?
Still alive? That's mental. That I mean she'd be at least 75, 80,000 years old? They're powerful, yeah, but not that powerful.
They came down here looking for a way to survive. Maybe they found one. Was it weird seeing Cross?
What do you mean?
It's different for you. You don't know about what happened, I guess. For a long time, he was important to us. He was a different person.
Sean said he was a sleeper agent, like Lucy.
It was different. She made a choice, but Cross, if you read the files, Abstergo just... They did terrible things to him.
Rebecca?
You're lucky. We all are. We have people who care about us, who look out for us. He was all alone, and the people he thought he could trust, they used him.
Did you know him?
No, but I knew Hannah.
Who's that?
She tried to help him. She trusted him. But there was a raid about a year ago. She stayed behind so the others could escape. Tried to reason with him, to see if she could fix things.
Well, what happened?
What do you think happened? He killed her. That's what he does. That's all he knows how to do. Sometimes it seems like that's all any of us know how to do.
Rebecca.
I just want to be alone right now. I just want to be alone right now.
都讲完话了，不不。我也太可怜了吧！我他妈在躺在一个石头上哦，给我个床垫呗。
Good luck, Desmond.
这样很硬哎，像
These are
屁屁会
troubled
痛。
times. The already uneasy alliance between the Crown and its subjects frays. And behind them both the Templars plot, pulling strings and moving pieces. History dictates they seek order through control. But how will they affect it here? Who supports them? And what conspiracies have they already spun? All these things I must determine.
Connor!
For only by knowing
Spare a
my
moment.
enemy can I hope to stop them. Of course.
Have a look.
What is it?
看起来我变好老哦。
Or rope dart, if you prefer. One of the many plans given to us by
少云。
Sorry.
We'll have to work on this.
Ganondogo,
Yes, my friend.
what brings you here?
对，
Is
中
the
国那一
village
代，
all right?
For now.
赵云的导师就是那个
What do you mean? What
啊
has happened?
就是 A9啊。
Men came, claiming we had to leave. They said that the land was being sold and that the Confederacy had consented. We sent an envoy, but they would not listen.
You
Oh,
must
well.
refuse.
We cannot oppose the Sachem, but you're right as well. We cannot give up our home.
我二
You
弟
have
那
a
代就
name.
玩了中
Do
国
you，know who is responsible?
He's
还有
called
还有
William
俄罗
Johnson.
斯跟印
Where
度
is
吗？
Johnson now?
In Boston, making
Hamilton.
preparations for the sale.
Sale. This is theft.
Connor, take care. These men are powerful.
What would you have me do? I made a promise to my people.
If you insist upon this course of action, seek out Sam Adams in Boston. He'll be able to help.
哎，不要乱砍自己的
What have you
呀
done?！
干！
When my people go to war, a hatchet is buried into a post to signify its start. When the threat is ended, the hatchet is removed.
You could have used a tree.
不要砍我的竹子啊！干白痴，真的我也觉得。你可以找一棵树，你不要找我他妈的！烦死！没有家族，所以。Hello?
Connor, it has occurred to me that the times we live in will be looked upon by future generations with a certain degree of scrutiny, no matter the outcome. With that in mind, I think it valuable to record the goings-on around the homestead. A true log of how people lived during this time of transition. Something to help color the portrait. What do you think?
When I find a moment, I will try.
Very good.
这代故事不错，可是操纵真的是有点鸟鸟。账本。打造通知。为什么我不能回去啊？不要没钱了。遭到攻击。我遭到攻击。哎，我们终于有这个餐厅了。我们椅子是都换新了。怎样？燃烧弹、葡萄弹，葡萄弹是什么？会一连串的那种吗？拿什么？是可以放东西吧？干，什么东西都没有，因为我什么都没放，没放吗？少云。少云长这样来着吗？我只有看过他穿刺客袍。如果你尽量不要意识到当时某些猫已经比当时多数人看过更多世面的话，靠北。编年史，少云是编年史。Amanda， 这是近期资料。Ezio。比较同时各是你的祖先之一啊。Ezio 跟我们这应该没关系吧？啊，还是因为太多就是血混在一起，所以专门杀伤船员哦，好凶狠哦！卡尼耶第一翁纪念品。啊 ？What the fuck？ 我只是在逛家里，我的运送队就掰了，是这样。 还拖地。动对话，写在这里。来扣完。啊！在阿沙小。
Bloody hell! Can you help me?
Hello?
Are you all right?
What do you think?
How did this happen?
Poachers in the woods. I asked them to leave. This was their answer.
Come on. We need to get that arm looked at.
What if the men who did this...
They can wait. Your wound came out.
他是手受伤，不是脚
You'll
受
be able
伤
to
吧？
make it to the house.
Yes. I think the ball took only flesh.
And what is your name?
Miriam.
Do you live nearby?
丢
I
下
don't
躯
have a home
体。
per se. I took to the frontier when I was a young girl. I've made my life out here ever since. Living where the land makes it easiest.
Not a common choice for a woman of the colonies.
No, it's not. But truth be told, it was this, the convent or the brothels. I prefer the open air.
Kana, what are you doing?
Those poachers need to be stopped.
Saw the scabs from my hunting blind. Get to that, and you shouldn't have any trouble finding them.
Use the rope dart if you can. Get familiar with it.
标神。跟之前好像差不多的地方。我之前好像是爬上去。别管标识了，快使用收集棍！呵呵阿姨，哦哟，好了。哦，把它绑在树上。啊！哎、哦，没有，从这里就可以爬，林德。哦，要按住哦。我要按一下就好了，原来是按住。咦？那边太空旷了，看来只能普通暗杀了。看下去啊！ 啊！
William Johnson's opening up some of that Mohawk land he purchased.
屁啦！为什么要看得到我啊？假赛哦。
What does he want with the territory? It's not the game.
啊小啊，史月月。
Something don't feel right. Feeling a bit guilty on account of that woman you put a hole in? Nah. She had a. What's she dressed like that for anyway?
妈的，你他妈这个是上不去是不是？妈的，我爬这个什么意思？被扒皮。
要吗？
忘记要搜刮了。是怎样？靠背哦。
Hey! Where are you, fellas?
Shooting strangers in the forest, is that common hunting practice where you come from?
No! Spare me! Go!
Tell the friends you have left what happened here.
懒得跑回家了。用船的，有船的。不能传，白痴。好啦，看起来挺近的，不好意思。看来刚刚应该是把它直接吊上来会比较好。怎么会直接？怎么会是勒死他
？Thank you, Achilles.
You are most welcome.
Why did those men attack you?
It's no secret this land is full with game. I spotted the trespassers en route to request permission to hunt here myself, and suggested they do the same.
The bounty of the forest is not mine to give. It is your right to hunt on this land, but I would appreciate you trading your surplus with the others.
Very well. I accept.
所以我们现在有动物的资源了。那么小，不是狐狸就是兔子吧？这屋子也太破了吧！至少应该是个小木屋吧？这是怎样？ 老独角任务。发牧场，我不能直接飞到那边吗？麻烦欸。看看老独角什么任务啊？一个嘞。
What do I owe this great honor, Captain?
The letters you speak of, what are they?
Oh, now you want to know. Captain Kidd's letters, boy. He hid a great treasure somewheres and sent letters to 4 of his crewmen along with a strange piece of leather. If you find the men, you'll find the scallywag. It's that easy, 'tis.
May I see them?
You might be a captain, but you're not too bright, are you? I'll barter with them. You give me some trinkets I like.
我要去捡他那些东西，然后跟他换。
Building my own treasure cache, see?
Trinkets? Like what? Where?
Use your imagination.
我拿过一个东西。
There's interesting swag all over the frontier. What you got for me? Ah, you brought me some good pieces. That's worth a letter to be sure. Here you go, Captain.
他们讲话怎么那么喜欢
for the rest.
伸懒腰？
Got some more? Let's have a look then.
No.
That won't do it, boy. Get some more and then we'll barter.
Here, I'll see. 这里有一个，本进去看一下。又有月月，哇，穿树过来哎！发现月月很喜欢自己主动送资源过来，不错不错。下雨。好，我洗晚安。开错地 ，what the？ 又没有按，怪。年鉴，那我上来。耶，好了。怎么啦？吃哦？那不是匿名状态吗？
Sanctions and demonstrations won't suffice, Sam. We need to act, and I'm talking about more than a sternly worded letter.
I sympathize with your frustrations, Jeff. But surely you can understand my reluctance to kick the hornet's nest.
I got. No matter what we do, we'll make it count.
我没有抓到他，我操嘞！现在是怎样？哈！哎，这什么视角啊？老婆，怎么有人在我们家屋顶上跑来跑去？看，被气死！中屁哦！还行吧，我现在就是有痰，然后鼻音就这样而已啊，其实没什么了。他自己有个北蓝，中屁中！我没撞到你，会皮。
Ah, Connor. Hello again. What brings you to Boston?
You.
Would you excuse us, fellows? Thank you. That conversation was about to turn unpleasant. Now, what can I do for you?
I was hoping you could help me locate William Johnson.
Of course. I'm headed to a meeting with some men who should be able to help. Why don't you come along? It's good to see the people finally taking a stand against injustice.
Says the man who owns a slave.
Ooh, sorry? I practice what I preach, my friend. She's not a slave, but a freed woman, at least on paper. Men's minds are not so easily turned. It's a tragedy that for all our progress, still we cling to such barbarism.
Then speak out against it.
We must focus first on defending our rights. When this is done, we'll have the luxury of addressing these other matters.
You speak as though your condition is equal to that of the slaves. It is not.
Tell that to my neighbor who was compelled to quarter British troops, or to my friend whose store was closed because he displeased the crown. The people here are no freer than Surrey.
You offer excuses instead of solutions. All people should be equal, and not in turns.
It's in turns or not.
康纳太操之过急了吧
No matter what you thieves called taxmen say. The gums in Parliament who want to take my property, you tell them to sail across the pond and take it themselves!
It's not open for discussion now. Open this door or these men will break it down. Ah!
Ah!
Bollocks, we're coming in!
I trust the mounting evidence is proof enough, Connor.
Continue on. I shall meet you at our destination.
游过大西洋 ，W。
你怎么这样？你怎么没死啊？
Justice for once. I dare the governor to send more.
呸！太呸了吧
You all right?
I'm fine. It's not my first dance. For all their teeth and claws, these little foxes, they fight like puppies. Thank you, my friend. I'd buy you an ale, but I'm expecting somewhere else.
不知道该怎么说哎，他们也太容易就打起来了吧？应该就杀人了。 嘻嘻嘻，我给他多少钱啊？看不出来。干50块，贵死啦！呵呵呵，好贵，没钱。这是什么？哎！哎，怎么失败？哎干！射到什么程度啊？恶名值太多了，这是不可避免的啊。如果要去解决征税关的话，不要半线地雷。What the？ 哎，为什么全世界都看到我啦？好扯哦！什么特手动啊？东西？哎，什么啦？我要死了！我的啊，为什么不能格挡？为什么他不能格挡啊？什么东西啊？看不懂啊！看不懂啊！哎，别了。太夸张！屁呀、最好跳得到，我要喷。还想招架谁 Kilo 靠背？不是啊，他很奇怪，为什么不行啊 ？Hello from Spain， 嗨。为何啊？觉得这操作真有个牛。 不是，我没有要骑，烦欸，烦死了。跑步可以跟那个自由奔跑
Connor, I'd like you to meet some like-minded
分开啊。
friends. The owner of this fine establishment, William Molyneux, and the manager and chef of his newest venture, Stéphane Chaffeau.
Ah, Connor and I just had a ball with some red coats enforcing some taxmen outside my home.
The collectors grow bolder and more forceful. Something we must address, Samuel.
Then let us raise a banner. Something to let the people know that they are not alone. The docks are an angry place of late. Protesters picketing the latest shipments of British tea. The eyes of the city are upon that stage.
Bostonian without his tea is a dangerous beast.
William Johnson is smuggling the tea off the ships. One of his men tried to sell me this. A sample of what I refused. But it's from those ships. No mistaking the stamp. He's charging a king's ransom. Must be he's making a mint off those who buy it.
Where is he now?
I've never met the man.
May I ask why you seek him, Connor?
He intends to purchase the land upon which my village stands, without the consent of my people.
No doubt the revenue from his little smuggling endeavor is financing the acquisition.
A
tax enforced on tea grants a boon to smugglers. I'll wager the same men who levy the taxes are selling the tea. A stage requires a spectacle, and I may know the play. Connor, head back to the docks and see to the destruction of the tea. If you should need us, return here.
这里都不能跑，讨厌。啊，这次的小游戏都是我不会玩的。
Hello, Connor. That tea is being illegally smuggled all around Boston by Johnson's men. If you see any crates in transit, perhaps you could put a stop to the delivery. And those moody tax collectors are still at it. They could use a lesson or two, huh?
讲的不是英文吧？哪个我不会玩？我都不会玩欸。这是很，它是不是两个都是很奇怪的黑白棋？但是两个是一样的欸。我比较会玩扑克牌类型，那种棋子类型的，包含那个象棋我还会玩啦。
Pardon me.
Come on, mate.
什么象棋啊？我穿过这个马车 ，what the？ 象棋我不会玩。你起来啊！猪欸，猪就是傻事要给它吃，狗是摸它头。就算有说明，我还是不太会啊，看不是很懂。然后棋类真的都不太会玩。我只会下象棋。睡到了。跳棋这个算桌游吧？